Airbnb hosting will introduce you to some unforgettable characters. Most people think hosting is all about easy money and friendly travelers, but when you run a shared listing, you're not just a host, you're pretty much a roommate to strangers with unpredictable habits. A simple shared listing and wine turned into a night that was like full of comedy that I would never forget. Hi guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Back in my hosting days, I was in Ontario sharing a house with my sister. We weren't professional hosts yet. This was pure side hustle energy. We rented out multiple rooms on Airbnb. Our guest, he was a super chill guy. He was waiting to move into his own apartment. We had great conversations, but as soon as my sister stepped in, bro literally forgot about my existence on this planet. My sister is pretty. She had this thing where she would troll and lightly lead these guys on. And so we were both in on the joke when he would lock in on her like Netflix has just released a new season of her face. One night, we decided to invite him for dinner. My sister cooked. Honestly, if she wasn't in finance, she could have been on MasterChef. It was the type of meal that was cooked and the whole house would start smelling good and everyone would want to like walk around and find out what was cooking. Like the aroma alone makes you feel like you should leave a 5-star review just for the kitchen. So we just sit down, like nothing fancy, just wine drinking in the living room, good conversation, good banter, just vibes and enjoyment. And it was how that night started, but that is where it starts to get interesting. This man drinks his first glass like Gatorade after a marathon. There was no swirling, there was no sipping, there was no, oh, this is a hint of oak, there was nothing, just chugging that thing down and the wine disappeared like in thin air. It was gone. So we pour him another one and another one and another one. This man keeps going. I start wondering, like, at this point, is this man just enjoying or is he trying to unlock a new level of wine enlightenment that I have no idea about? Meanwhile, my sister and I are just like exchanging eye contact like we're in some form of silent comedy skit. So guys, we decided to open a second bottle of wine because you know what? Maybe this man just loves wine. And here's my mini controversial take. I believe shared listings will make you question the limits of human behaviors. Guests will do things in your home that they will never do in a hotel because they feel like they're with friends. And that night, I believe he felt that like he was at an all-you-can-drink festival. By now, my sister and I are in full observational mode, trying to see how far this man is gonna take this. You just wanna know how far this is gonna go. Yeah, guys, it's getting quite late and you know, we've enjoyed, we've laughed, the conversations were good. So we start to wrap up, putting things aside, cleaning the surfaces, and we decide to put the bottle, so the second bottle that we opened, we moved it from the living room area that we were in and it was half full. So we'd moved to the dining room and at this point it was literally the party is over. So my sister and I went upstairs, chatted for a bit and came back downstairs and to our biggest surprise, like that bottle that was now in the dining room had just vanished. Like I'm telling you, there was not even a single drop in that bottle. I swear, if there was an indoor security camera, it was gonna just capture a man and the mission of finishing a wine bottle. I know some people might say that, you know what, you guys started chilling, the bottle was open, and he just drank it. No, guys, this was a pure side quest. He'd left the chill zone, went on this solo adventure, solo mission, found the bottle by himself and drank it all by himself. My sister and I just looked at ourselves and just burst out in laughing because at that point we felt like we're in some real life sitcom, Airbnb and the drinking championships. When we think that the night is done, this man decides to level up, like increase his chakra. He decides to go to LCBO. And for those people that don't know what LCBO is, it is where you get to purchase alcohol in Ontario. So he comes back with this heavy and strong rum and asks us the question like, oh, are you guys ready for a round two? Hosting strangers in your home will introduce you to lifestyles you didn't know existed. Like for me, like I didn't know people could pre-game, mid-game, and do the after party all by themselves in one sitting. My sister and I, we just politely declined because we're tired, we've laughed out loud, and like it was already a good time. So we just went out to bed, but this man, like, he is still going strong, drinking that rum, enjoying his solo night, and vibing by himself. And honestly, like, I was just happy for him. So I go upstairs and I'm doing like my night routine. I'm about to like get ready for bed. Now I'm about to like walk downstairs to grab some water. I walk downstairs and I'm still seeing this man going strong, like partying, like tomorrow is his last day and vibing. It was like if I'd gotten front row seats to like a dance competition and I was just there watching, visualizing, and maybe voting. This guy stayed with us for 2 weeks, and besides his Olympic level drinking skills, he was a really chill guest. Good conversation, good vibes. He was clean and he paid. Like everything was just good on paper. So like no complaints on our end. Besides the fact that maybe you might say that like he had us laughing the whole time. But honestly, this was a good and epic stay if you ask me. It was just jokes. But here's the thing. I didn't have any fancy systems, pricing strategies, or any good ways to really vet down guests at the time. And Airbnb was just a side hustle. And yet hosting taught me something really important. Shared listings were literally a front row to human nature. You meet characters that are hilarious, unpredictable, and sometimes even unforgettable. Moral of the story, hosting shared spaces is a wild ride. One time, you're gonna be eating breakfast with travelers. The next thing you know, you're probably hosting the Guinness records of wine drinking and rum drinking. So now I've got to ask you, what is the wildest thing a guest has done in your home or Airbnb? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that stuff like this happens to. Drop your story in the comments below. And hey, if you want more Airbnb stories, the good, the bad, and the funny ones that were learned the hard way, subscribe. And guys, that's it for today's story, and see you guys next time.